Hi guys, so welcome to your love readings. I am obviously doing the love readings late, so I'm going to do them from now and to the month of January. Okay, so I will try and make the readings a little bit longer. I suppose just a few things. Today is the 19th. We just had the full moon in Gemini and we are starting Venus retrograde today. Okay, now Venus retrograde, there's not a lot to be feared about. It's going retrograde in Capricorn and it'll go direct on January the 29th. So it's going to affect all of us, but it's really going to affect Taurus and Libra because Venus is their ruler. Venus is the planet of love, money, and luxuries. Okay, so right now we are going to be re-evaluating a lot of our relationships. Okay, relationships that are not serving us and that are not anyway beneficial for us are going to be ending. Okay, there's going to be truths and revelations in all types of relationships. This is our work relationships as well. It's not just about Venus is not just about love. Okay, there's going to be a lot of shake-ups and we're going to be, I suppose, reassessing our spending habits. Okay, because Taurus, Venus rules money. Okay, and there's going to be a lot of maybe unexpected expenses and things that we may have to pay out for that we just did not see. So really do be careful about this. Okay, yeah, okay. Obviously Taurus rules the supply industry and foods and things like that, so there's definitely going to be maybe hardship in those areas of the supply chain. Alright, Taurus also rules, well, Venus rules self-worth, self-love and self-care. So there are things that we're going to have to be reassessing in our lives if we are not doing enough of it. We really need to change now during these periods. I'd also advise you as well not to do anything drastic, obviously with money, but especially with your hair for women or men as well. Hair or makeup and beauty products, because we may like something and once Venus goes direct we just not like this. Okay, so just be very careful if you want to do something very much dramatic with your hair. I would wait till 29th of January. Like, it goes direct but it's still in shadow, so I'd still give it that little bit of time. Things are coming back from the past to be redo, changed or worked, so that could be money as well. Okay, anything that's not being supportive to us is going to be ending. There can be a reconnection of friends, lovers or other types of relationships from the past, that if these relationships are beneficial for us, they're going to get much more stronger and are going to be bring a lot more happiness into our lives. So I know it is a rule of thumb, like you shouldn't get involved with someone during a Mercury or Venus retrograde, but it's not always the case, and certainly not with Venus anyway. I mean, like, and when I say coming back from the past, it does not have to be this lifetime. I fell pregnant with my daughter during a Venus retrograde in Aries in 2009, and there's no doubt me and my daughter have a deep soul connection. So there was something for me coming back from the past, see, unexpected. So it's not all bad. Okay, it's just about reassessing your finances, reassessing as well, like setting clear and strong boundaries. This is the perfect time to do that with people who are taking advantage, who you know, are serving their own agendas. Any of these relationships that are not serving our highest good, they are getting ended. Okay, they're being removed. There is a lot of karmic cycles ending now. You know, I've said it in the generals as well. So just hold on and don't force to hold on to something. Okay, go with change. So many people just don't like change, and change is really important because not one of us will grow in our comfort zones. Do you understand? So get out of the head and just allow the universe to make these changes, and just know and trust in your heart that these are for your highest good, because even when we don't fully understand something that is happening, our guides do. The people, like our angels, do understand, okay? So they're guiding you in a direction. You've just got to take their advice, okay? So I'd like to thank you all for your likes, for the people who have subscribed. If you're not subscribed, maybe you may consider in doing so. So as I said, yeah, these are going to be your January love readings as well, okay? So I will try make them a little bit longer, okay? So guys, have a wonderful Christmas, okay? Hold tight during this retrograde for Venus, okay? Because at least when I get back to you for the February ones, it will have gone direct just about, okay? It will still be in shadow, but just go with the flow, okay? Don't force anything, just go with the flow in what is happening for us all, okay? Just trust it is for your highest good. So guys, take care, and I'll talk to you all soon. Taurus. So Taurus, I'm getting ready to do your love reading from now to the end of January, okay? Okay, Taurus, we'll get into this, okay? So the first card you got from the Romance Angel deck is Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here, okay? And the second card you got is Deception. Someone is wearing a false mask, a false self-mask in this relationship, okay? But I feel like, Taurus, this is someone who you definitely have a past life with, okay? Definitely. And someone who's really strong soul pull towards. There's definitely, obviously with the Chemistry card, you've definitely got great chemistry together. You've definitely spent other lifetimes with one another, okay? But someone definitely was being deceptive here in the past, that's what I feel, okay? Someone was definitely wearing a false mask. Someone's definitely was doing something behind your back. It just feels like things were done behind your back. And I feel like that is what's coming out now though, okay? I feel like for a lot of you, this person is going to be admitting the wrongdoings. For others, they're going to be found out for the wrongdoings. They mightn't be admitting it, but they're going to find out in some way, shape or form. It definitely gives me the sense of someone here being quite angry and maybe not communicating about what's going on. It's like someone is definitely nervous about communicating with you, opening up, you finding out what's going on. At the end of that deck you have the religious factors, but I don't feel like this is down to religion. I feel like there's definitely some differences. You know, there could be a difference with age. Of course there could be a difference with religion. But I feel like the walks of life that you come from are very, very, very different. And I feel like you or someone in this situation may have been pretending to be something that they are not, okay? And that's getting revealed right now. The card you got from the Soul's Journey deck is Adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. And I do feel like a lot of you, the way that you feel about things is going to be challenged, okay? Because I feel like there's definitely stuff that's going to be revealed here that you do not know, Taurus, that is really going to put you in it's like you're going to be in a dark place, okay? You're looking for some light. It's like you're looking for the lighthouse, okay? It feels like it's just a storm that you're just going to have to get through. I don't feel it's going to be as big as maybe what you think it's going to be, okay? Because I feel like if there is such a chemistry between you and this person, maybe try and understand why they are the way they are, or why they did what they did, okay? Don't just react with anger and cut communication. I feel at least you should hear this person out, or someone should hear you out, Taurus, okay? I do get the sense where someone has definitely been scared to be the true self, okay? And I'd definitely be pretending to be something that they're clearly fucking not, okay? I get the sense as well that someone was definitely in this energy of hiding, but it's like they know they're destined for greater things, but this really comes down to someone's self-esteem, okay? Not feeling worthy, or not feeling that they're good enough to have this, okay, or a person either, okay. I do feel that. I do feel like someone is I feel like someone is definitely either cheated here in the past, could be even past life. There's a lot of stuff done behind the back is what I feel here. But I feel like this person is definitely coming here to get redemption, to apologise to you. And remember guys, if you can't take this for this life, this is definitely something that happened in the past life. Like you just go to know, okay? I do get the sense where you're going to maybe change up your diet, or give up smoking, or give up drinking, okay? I feel like there's going to be massive changes, and I really feel 6th house matters. So it could be changes in your work, it could be changes in your health and your daily routines as well, okay? So let's get into this Taurus and see what is going on. I feel like this person's family and how they were brought up has really damaged his soul, okay? And it's things that they need to unlearn, or maybe it's you, Taurus, maybe it's things that you need to unlearn from how you were brought up and how you expect things to be. You know, we all have to kind of live in the real world too, okay? So I don't know whether someone is definitely not seeing things straight, but the fact that I even said someone needs to live in the real world. It's 7 of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. So someone's in a really toxic environment. Someone really wants to relocate to have a lot of regret. Someone really has a lot of regret. So it does make me feel that this person lives at a distance to you, because at the end of the deck you have the 7 of Swords and it's in reverse. So there's definitely been lies, there's definitely been some cheating, there's definitely been deception is definitely here. Even with this card alone, deception is here, and you have it in the romance. So definitely there has been deception, there has been stuff done behind your back. But I do feel like this person definitely really is really remorseful, because I think they see it's how they were brought up, or you know, or their the wounds they suffered as a child that weren't healed made them react or behave in a certain way that kind of fucked up this connection. It's like this person has definitely been enlightened through their behaviour and their ways and how they were brought up, how that's affected their lives, but your relationship as well. Nothing's wrong where this person is. This person could be going through some financial difficulties. You have the Empress. I had to look again, I thought it was the Star, because it does look very like the Star, but it's the Empress, okay? Someone who regrets how they've treated an Empress here, and that is your own energy, Taurus, okay? Definitely someone is not sleeping. 9 of Swords at the end. Someone's really stressed out. They're really worried. They're not sleeping. They can't get you off your mind. They know where they've done wrong. They know they've had wounds that didn't heal. They know it's how they were brought up that has affected this relationship. But they can't get over this deep soul connection. So they know that there's only chemistry between you, and that's something that this person is being haunted over. I do feel this person definitely had dreams of you, and I feel like they've had dreams of you marrying someone else or being with someone else, and it's really made the person wake up. They've definitely had some sort of an awakening. They've definitely been enlightened and see their own shit now in this than they didn't see before, okay? And the only thing that stops any of that is ego. Do you know what I mean? Very tough. So let's get into this. Somebody, it's like somebody, because like you get the Empress here, so somebody could have cheated on you for someone that wasn't the Empress. Okay, you can only have one Empress, so it's like they lost something of great value while looking at something that had no value whatsoever. No value. It's the sense I get. And they're deep in their emotions, they're deep in their thoughts. Yeah, see, there you have it now, the 9 of Pentacles again, pre-Empress energy. Like someone's just seeing your beauty and your worth and seeing how valuable and how you're so independent and self-sufficient and you don't need anyone. And I feel like that is a lot of this person's problem, because of the childhood they've had and because of the relationships then they've manifested because of these inner childhood wounds, is that this person only feels powerful when they have a needy person, because they need to feel needed to be, for them to feel powerful. So because you're self-sufficient and you're independent, this person doesn't know how to behave towards an Empress or how to treat an Empress, because the Empress doesn't need anybody. They want people, but they don't need them. And I think this is something that is one of the major things here, that this person need to be able to accept that Empresses don't need them, because they need to feel powerful. So they've had to go, I feel, and heal this part of themselves where they felt unworthy. It's all down to them. I don't feel that there's anything, whatever happened here is actually not because of you, Taurus. It's their own issues. There's a lot of issues here, I feel, with this person that they are healing. I just said to you, I knew they had to do some healing, because they cannot come towards the Empress not healed. It just won't happen, okay? God won't allow that to happen. I feel like this person is now starting to get into their Emperor energy, because that's what, look, we actually have the Emperor in the end. We had the Emperor and Empress, so this person has had to heal those aspects of themselves before they can fully get into this Emperor energy and be the Emperor that the Empress needs. Not a fucking page, not a fucking player. Do you know what I mean? Because they just didn't know how to be, how to treat people. So it just makes me feel like this person really came from a really troubled home, where they didn't see how man and wife should be properly. Like, I feel like they came from a very toxic environment where they didn't know what love was, or they never saw their parents in love or anything like that. So it's like, how do they know how to do this if they've never seen this? It might not make excuses for anybody, but it is a bit of a fucking cop-out too. Do you know what I mean? Because you should be better than your parents, or be better than what you saw, instead of being the same as what you saw. And right now this person was definitely the same as what he saw growing up, or she saw growing up, okay? Because we are what we see. And they've had to accept this. They've accepted it's their issues, it's their insecurities. It's them to fuck this up, okay? Not you, Taurus. It's like they know your value, they know your worth. Their ego was really, had to get a death here. It's their ego. This person could have tried to attack you out in the public as well. Six of Wands talks about the public. Could have been trying to badmouth you out in the public. And it's like they're hanging their heads in sorrow now, realising it was just their ego and their issues and their upbringing that destroyed this connection, because they know it's a really deep connection, like that they've never experienced before. Okay, like I want to say yeah, exactly. I was just going to say, I feel like I want to say the words unconditional love, but that's what the Empress is. Everything she does is with love and unconditional love. So they've never experienced this. So they ran for their insecurities. They ran rather than fix those parts of themselves, like childish people do. Immature. So very emotionally immature. Okay. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Wands. So this person does want to make amends for what they've done to you. Okay, someone here wants to make amends, someone really wants to build and grow, and do things right this time. Okay, really do things right this time, because it makes me feel like something fucking happened. They were just being a player and just play by fucking energy and just fucked off like. Nine of Wands is someone who's gone through a lot though. It's a wounded warrior, someone who's very guarded. You don't be guarded towards, okay, towards this person. Because I feel like he's gone through some sort of a battle. He's definitely very, and I keep saying he, but it could be she, very tired. They're very guarded, they're guarding their heart, they're tired of all this fucking shit in relationships. They've had enough of feeling like this. Like, I don't know what they've just gone through, but I just feel like it's almost like they're on the cusp of giving up on love, and then they remember what they had with you. And they know that it's almost like you force this person into healing, into an awakening. And you force this person to look back and see like this person actually had it all in their hand. And they were man enough or woman enough to deal with how they were feeling. And the easiest thing to do was run. And that's what I feel like they did. I absolutely feel like they ran to another person behind your back rather than deal with their shit. Back. Okay. Okay, what else? So this person just wants to have a peaceful life with you. I feel like they're ready, like, not just to settle up, but I think this person really feels to me that they want a family, they just want happiness, they just want peace, they want content. They want to be able to have the life that they never had as a child. They'd like a child to see this type of love, because they've definitely never seen this type of love when they were a child with their parents. Page of Swords, so somebody's definitely watching. With the Ten of Cups, yeah, this person just wants a happy life, a happy wife. They just want to have a family and just be really, really, really happy. But it's like, I don't know, they're paranoid, they don't know what's going on, they don't know how you're going to receive them. It feels as well like they're just watching from a distance, they're not even approaching, they're watching. Really kind of guarded. Like, I actually feel like they feel they're going to be rejected. Okay, and I don't think this person could be able to handle any more rejection. But it's like watching you online. Watching you, because they want this happy life. Then the deck with the Four of Wands, they want this commitment. So we have a High Priestess, but it's in reverse, so someone really wasn't being true to themselves. Someone really disconnected from their own, from their higher self, from their soul. But they know now what they want. Their head is absolutely wrecked that they left this Empress out in the cold. It's like they are in the cold now with their head absolutely fucking wrecked. They just want this happy family life. And they know they fucked it up. They could have had this. They could have already had this. And they fucked up, but they didn't realise, because ego was seriously in the way here with that Six of Wands, no doubts about it. They've had to heal the ego to see like they actually had so much in their hands, and they just let it go for a piece of shit. Do you know what I mean? For someone who was not an Empress, okay? Because it's like that, they know that this Empress was very loyal and Empresses are stable, but it feels like this person knows that this person was protecting them in some way, shape or form, and to stop them going down that path that was going to lead nowhere, but they went anywhere. Okay, let's take some of these and we'll see what's going on. Okay, Spirit, so why is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse here for Taurus? Why is the Seven of Pentacles here in reverse for Taurus? Okay. You've got Hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, persistent, working on it. This person did sabotage this connection. So what I said, they know they sabotaged this connection. They do want to rebuild it. They're in really a lot of this extreme regret here over their behaviour and their decisions. Okay, this person definitely does want to heal things with you. Okay, can we get one for the Empress, please, Spirit? We get a card for the Empress. Thank you. Girl talk, time with your friends, moving on, happy single life, happy single life in the moment, having fun. That's what an Empress does. An Empress could stay single. She's going to be happy. She doesn't need anyone. Remember that. Empresses don't need anyone, and they don't chase. They fucking replace. Okay. And someone's been playing games, and look what you even have here. Like, you have the card mask, not showing true feelings, hiding their personality, gaslighting you. These are all the negative psychological projections they've been doing on you. We're definitely playing mind games here with all that deception, but you know, they realise what they've lost, there's no doubt about it. They realise they weren't being authentically true to themselves. They were wearing false masks, pretending to be something, but that charade is well gone down. Okay, Spirit, can you get one for the Nine of Pentacles? Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? Okay, here we go. Where's the Nine of Pentacles here? Nine of Pentacles, can we get one card for the Nine of Pentacles? Not today. Not dealing, heart. Avoiding conversation, boundaries. This person is angry, yeah. This person still is not able to reach out because they know they've hurt themselves. Like, they hurt you, but they hurt themselves even more by their own behaviour, and they know what they lost. Like, they actually know they lost a diamond right up in the fucking dirty pebbles. This person, I feel, wants to reach out and communicate. They're avoiding the conversation. They want to have the conversation, but they're avoiding it because they haven't put their hands down and pants in front of the ball yet. Okay? Lacking the courage. Keys on a ring, many options, decision, unconventional, stringing along one night stands, and that's what this person, I feel, did. Like, it's like they could have been stringing you along, like, because it feels like it's the player. They were playing you, but they ended up falling in love with you. Or they could have been using you to make someone else jealous. Backfire, because they ended up getting feelings for you and they didn't realise it, and it feels like they were trying to push these feelings down on how they were feeling, and ran to this dirty fucking pebble and got into an awful situation there. Now they're sitting there with a lot of regret, like, why the fuck did I do that to the Empress? And they're still lacking in balls if they can't reach out. Okay. Four of Swords, please, Spirit. Where's the Four of Swords here? Where's the Four of Swords here? Whoa. And it's the card I just read out. Healing and strength, and that's what they're fucking healing. They're healing like how they treated you. They treated you like a game. Like you're just one of options. So really, they could have just treated you like a one night stand. They really do deeply regret this, by the way. Really do deeply regret it. At the end of separation, sadness, they're missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure for the future. They're missing you because they know how they played you and how they saw you. And now they see you, the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress, they see your goddamn fucking worth. And now it's like, why didn't I see this? Do you know what I mean? Right, can I get one for the Six of Wands in reverse? Six of Wands in reverse. Camera, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learning from the past, make memories. This person could be holding on to a photograph of you. But it's perception, and that's what I'm saying, it's their fucking ego that got in the way. And they've definitely had an ego death here, because when you put the Four of Swords, which is healing, the Six of Wands, which is ego, they've definitely had an ego death, and they've had to heal that ego because they know how they saw you originally. Like how they see you now is not compared to how they used to see you. And that's why they were playing along with the game, because they just didn't see it, because the ego was so fucking big. Paradise. I this person wants to go on a holiday with you, even though it doesn't say nothing about holiday. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. I feel like this person wants to go away. Just somewhere warm. Okay, can I get the Three of Pentacles, please? Where's the Three of Pentacles here, Spirit? Where's the Three of Pentacles here? I wondered. Yeah, I know one fell over. The Sword and the Rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honour, protection, power. This person is definitely wanting to build this new foundation with you, and it will open up, and will give you the truth eventually. But I feel like they're trying to protect this connection, because I feel like there is someone who is power hungry around them, and someone who is quite forceful. And someone who could reveal things about them. Someone definitely has a knife in your person's back here, for sure. Okay, what's on the end? I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Okay, let's go to the Nine of Wands. Spirit, why is the 9 of Wands here for Taurus? Why is the 9 of Wands here for Taurus? Sunglasses. Watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, focusing out. Yeah, this person is anticipating about what to come true. I told you anyway with this card, they're definitely watching you. They're definitely watching you. Told you. Excuse me. Some people could be online. Watching you online. Because they haven't found they didn't put their hands in the pants and find the balls that God gave them. Do you know what I mean? Okay, let's go to the page. Even though the page is the starter. So why is the Page of Swords here? Why is the Page of Swords here for Taurus? Why is the Page of Swords here for Taurus? I get one card for the Page of Swords. Where's the Page of Swords here? So they're not dropping today, are you guys? Page of Swords. One card for the Page of Swords. Thank you. The Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. This is what this person is feeling, that there is no chance. And they're watching you. So the relationship is already over. But they're watching you and they're not reaching out. They're just watching and watching and watching. What good is all this fucking watching for? Separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you. So to feel like, especially with this 9 of Wands, that they feel that they're watching you because they feel if they come back that you could reject them and that this relationship is over, that you'll tell them to fuck off and you won't get a second chance. Obviously that's each to your own and what you're going to do in your own situation, guys, because it's going to be different for so many of you. But I just feel like this person is really disconnected from the higher self, their intuition. It's High Priestess in reverse. It's someone who didn't do something that was very spiritual and very kind, okay? So let's go to Spirit. Why is this High Priestess in reverse? Why is the High Priestess in reverse? Okay, we'll check it all out now. I just get one place Spirit. Why is the High Priestess in reverse? Thank you. Coffee cup is in reverse as well. Meeting and conference. Savouring the moment. Feeling upbeat. This person feels like shit because they've destroyed a good fucking friendship. They weren't being spiritual. They weren't being fucking kind. They weren't completely disconnected. They weren't connected. They weren't using their intuition. So I feel like the intuition was trying to guide them towards you and they just did not listen. And now they want to do a complete 360 fucking degree U-turn back to you, Taurus, because now the ego is gone. They can see everything very clearly. They can see house their issues, their upbringing. Okay, Spirit, can I get one for the 10 of Cups? The Runner. 10 of Cups is at the end, okay? You got the Runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to fucking ego. Can you actually make that shit up? You see, this is why this person ran. I told you, their own fucking insecurities. They listen to their ego. They ran from having this happy family, this 10 of Cups, and now they're running back because they want this 10 of Cups because they killed that ego and now they see. Ooh, wasn't the end? Separation. They're just yearning for you. They're missing you so much. Feel like you're just going to tell them to fuck off. But gee, what you going to do in your love lives? Okay, Taurus, I'm going to leave that there with you. If it does not resonate with you, do check out your other placement. Definitely check out your Venus sign because Venus is where your love is, okay? Take care and I'll see you for your love readings in February.